All right. Unusual. We have 4 white pieces to work with. We also have 4 black pawns that won't be able to capture anything. This piece is only going to be able to capture that pawn and so on and so forth. So let's just move this pawn out of the way. Now we got 3 pieces effectively that we can work with. This pawn again is only going to be able to capture this pawn unless it captures this bishop. So let's start by moving these pawns around so that they can actually capture stuff. That seems like a good idea to me. So let's turn this pawn into a bishop. I'm not sure what to do with it from now on, but it's going to have to do something. Gosh, what the heck do I want to do here? Let's move the knight and capture this pawn. That seems pretty valid. Capture pawn, 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 pawn. Maybe if I go pawn, 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 pawn. The problem with that is, what do I do with this row here? That's going to be really rough. Pawn, 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 pawn. Right, right. And now the thing is, bishop captures, but what do I do here, you know? Oh, wait, bishop captures nobody. Wait, oh no. I messed up somewhere. That is the classic. That is for people with not enough subscribers. Like and subscribe for more epic Echo chess. Once it loads, okay, cool. Pawn, 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 pawn. That pretty much has to happen. King capturing knight? No. Go pawn, 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 bishop. And then we'll capture... Let's capture this knight with the black bishop, and then we'll capture this knight with the white bishop. That seems to be a really good plan. Pawn, 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 pawn. Rook, pawn, 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 pawn. Let's capture this knight here. I might have messed up. Maybe. Just a bit, potentially. I'm able to capture this knight with mine eventually, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I screwed up. Because now I'm... God. I forgot to capture this pawn. This is going to have to be a multi-parter or whatever. Like, I'm going to have to make, like, a full version. Watch the full version or something. God. Capture here, maybe? Like, the key is I need to not waste my pieces. That's that. What if I go like... Oh, God. I think I might have screwed myself out of this already. I think what needs to happen is that, like, each of these pieces needs to capture a pawn. Oh, my God. Like, if queen captures knight here, right? Like, that's a big problem. I really can't do much now. Like, this pawn is, like, dead, basically. That's bad. No, that's impossible. No, I don't want the classic. You know what? I'll practice with the classic. Why not? This is so much easier. Oh, my God. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Take the knight. Take, pawn... Pawn, bishop. I've already lost. Okay. Nice. Back to the epic, I guess. Okay. Pawn basically has to take here. Because this piece can only... This pawn can only capture that pawn. Which means that this pawn has to capture this pawn. And the only piece that this pawn can capture is that pawn. So, like... This has to happen. I might as well start that chain off with this pawn. That is like step 1. Wait. I just got a really dumb idea, okay? No, not the classic. Can it load? There we go. What if, right? Pawn captures this bishop. See, what if each of these white power pieces captures one of the black power pieces? What happens then? Potentially cool stuff. Like, let's have the knight, or the king capture the knight here. Capture pawn here. Pawn, capture this bishop. Now we're doing interesting things. Wait, no, now this pawn is dead. Oh, that's bad. Because, like, even if I capture these pieces, this pawn is dead. Nope. Oh, God. This might take, like, longer than the other chess one that I did. Capturing the bishop with the pawn do anything? I don't even know at this point. Does it make sense for the bishop to capture the knight? Not really. So this pawn here... This set of moves needs to happen somehow. At some point, these 4 pawns need to capture each other. But where does that leave this pawn? I'm not sure. Let's just do this for now, I guess. And then I'll go capture bishop. Capture pawn, I guess. This pawn can capture these 3 pawns. But then these 2 pawns are screwed. These 4 pawns need to get up to the top row eventually. That's the end game, I think. Hold on, someone's coming. Okay, I'm back. What the heck do I do from here? Can the game load, please? Trying to make content here. Nice, now it's just music. There we go. So I'm realizing that this pawn is the same way. I've got to go pawn. But how do I do that? I guess this pawn... Okay, so in theory, I want to do something like... Pawn. And like pawn. But I don't know how to make that happen. Let's go like pawn, bishop. Now I can move guys around more. Pawn. Pawn. Wait, can I go pawn? Wait, oh no. Pawn. No, that's not, nope. Wait, no, I can still do it. So I can go like pawn, bishop here. Then I go knight. Then I go pawn. Queen takes knight. Oh my god, yes. Oh.